Today we're gonna talk about going to school. This is something that every military spouse should do. Well, actually everybody should go to school. And my whole process of going to school was rather frustrating and complicated because I really didn't know what to do exactly. I just wish that somehow, like, it was implanted in my brain to do it. But basically, let's see if I can apply it. No? Okay. Basically, I have some steps to take for it. For school, I'm going to the local school that's here in Jacksonville. It's Coastal Carolina, and I just have some steps basically that I went to. What you first want to do is, of course, go online and apply for the college you want to go to. Of course, take the placement test, speak to a counselor, yada yada yada. All that stuff is basic and you know it, right? I mean, you should know it. Like, as soon as you speak to a counselor and get your classes all sorted out, like which ones you want to take, you get an ID card and a parking permit, parking decal, whatever, like your school offers, all that stuff. So what I did is I applied for financial aid, and I applied for the MyCAA. And the MyCAA is like college, like tuition assistance, or it's basically a scholarship for military spouses, and it gives you a total of $4,000 to spend on school. And it only pays for tuition. It doesn't pay for like your books and fees and that sort of thing. It's just tuition. But that's why I also applied for financial aid, because financial aid pays for your books. And college books are really expensive. I got 3 books this semester and it was like $320. It was crazy. Alright, for MyCAA, for financial aid, of course, I don't know, like, okay, if none of you guys know anything about financial aid, you go online and you start applying for the financial aid. Just like type in fast food in your Google search bar and you'll find it, like fast food out something. And you start applying for financial aid. Of course, you're going to need to put in some tax information from you and your spouse. I mean, if you worked, obviously you will too. And my financial aid counselor, she needed a copy of both of our W-2s, because this is year 2013, but she needed a copy of my W-2s, like mine and my husband's, from 2011, both of ours, because the fast food we were working on was 2012, 2013, so she would need previous years. So make sure you have a way to get those copies of W-2s. I don't know, I mean, I guess I'm assuming that all schools need it, because I've only ever done this process for Coastal Carolina, but yeah, she needed a copy of my W-2s. Let's see. Alright, then later a letter will come in the mail saying if you got approved, or and how much of the Pell Grant you got approved for. And it'll come with okay, sign and date it. It doesn't specifically tell you to bring it back to your financial aid advisor, but sign and date it and bring it back to your advisor. And what mine did is when I got there, I gave it to her, and she just go buy your books, and you use your ID card, like your student ID card is basically a debit card for your financial aid. So I went and bought my books, and which was $320, but fortunately I didn't have to pay for it, and thank God. And then she said that a week after my classes start, I needed to get my teachers to sign on my schedule, just sign their initials, whatever, on my schedule, and then I turn it back into her to verify I'm going to class, basically. So then she'll be like that. I mean, I don't know what's gonna when I'm gonna get the other money back, the money I didn't use from financial aid. I don't know how that works yet, because I'm not that step. But when I figure it out, I will tell you. Alright, and for MyCAA, I printed out some sheets of the computer screen so I could just show it, because it's not complicated. It's just you gotta know what to do. Alright, so of course you need my school had a counselor that was he specialized in MyCAA and the students and everything like that. So he will, like, I would suggest if you're going to do that, and I highly recommend getting MyCAA as well as financial aid. You go to that counselor or a counselor who knows about it, and you have to get them to write like a specific training plan, like for what you want to do. You can't just say you're going to take general ed classes or, you know, liberal arts. You have to be working for something, otherwise MyCAA won't approve it. And if your counselor knows about MyCAA, they will know exactly what you're talking about, and they'll write your plan. My counselor, he even uploaded it to my personal CAA account for me, so I didn't have to upload it myself, because, you know, they'll tell you to go get one, have it sent to your email, and then upload it to your application. But my guy just did it myself. But basically, you want to go to their website, and I'll show you their website, I guess, in the link below. I don't know. And you go there and apply. You you upload your training plan, and then you wait for your plan to be approved. And it could take up to 14 days. You know, usually it doesn't take that long, because there are people actually going in there and reading your plans and like approving it. And you have to get this done at least 15 days before your semester starts, and no sooner than 60 days before your semester starts. So make sure you're not like beating around the bush and getting it done. Once it's approved, you'll get like an email saying you have a message from you know, the account. Then you go back to the website, and then you click on okay. Alright, so after your training plan gets approved, you see where it's highlighted? Yeah, that's what you do. You click on the top one, apply for financial assistance, okay? Once that's done, you'll see a page that's like this. You know, it's terms and conditions, and then of course you just press the next button at the bottom. Okay. There is, you know, you click in your, like, what school you will be attending. I hope you could see it, but like what school you'll be attending, and then it will say like your term start and end date. And then you enter that, and then you press the next button, and then you'll get to a page that says like this, and it says like no courses have been added, and then you click on add your course. And that's when you add your courses that you got approved for when you spoke to your counselor. It will say like search for it, but don't search for it, because it will take a long time for it to actually find it, and then it will say that nothing has been found at all. So just add it in manually. So you of course you click add course manually, and then the next page will come out looking like this, where you select your, you put in your course code, the title of the class, and also, you know, all the other stuff. The course level, of course, course level is undergraduate, and, oh, what was the last one? And cost, and like the cost of it. So, and then it will bring you to a page that looks like this, and you just read over it. Oh, let's see, I hope you could see it. You just kind of read over it, click the next button, and then the next page pops up. Is like, are these last classes you need to complete your degree? Make sure you put in no, otherwise they're just going to stop giving you your money for the MyCAA. Just make sure, click no, and then click next. And this is just like assign and submit. You just check everything, and then you press the submit button. That's just, and then once you get approved, you go down to my enrollments, and then it'll take you to the page where you print out things, and that's where you would take it to the school and pay for your classes with MyCAA. It's really all not that all complicated. Of course, if there are more questions, you know, you talk to your advisor, counselor about it, and then you start school. I start school tomorrow, and I'm really excited. And I haven't been in school for a while, so I'm a little nervous. So that's pretty much it. I hope I didn't miss anything or miss a step, but if you have any questions, you know, just comment and I'll answer them for you if I miss something. And so that's all. And I guess I'll have an update, a different update later. So everybody have a good one, and I hope this helps.